We are stuck in an unsettled weather pattern, unfortunately going into the first weekend of May. I'm 13 News meteorologist Matt Standridge. Of course, we've got such a busy weekend. We've got the IU Health 500 Festival, Mini-Marathon. So many folks headed downtown. We have the Delta Dental 5K, and then we've got Rev. There's so much. And then there's also just a lot of high school baseball, softball games, track meets. We're busy. It is May. It is busy every single day, it seems like, whether it's a weekend or not. We wanted to talk about the rain chances moving forward. We are stuck in this unsettled pattern. We actually have what's called an omega block, which is this pattern where systems just kind of stay stuck. You see the radar moving. This is from Friday morning. You see scattered showers and thunderstorms off towards the west. We even had a few downpours this morning across parts of central Indiana. Very, very brief ones and small ones. The fronts themselves are not really moving very quickly. The rain, though, starts on the front and then pushes out. So it just keeps creating these bands of showers and thunderstorms. Now, the good news for Indiana is that our severe threats are super low. There could be some rumbles of thunder at times through the weekend, but we think most of the time it'll be some rain. Now, the question is, how widespread coverage will the rain be and how heavy will it be? Let's start with your Saturday. We think in the morning that is kind of our best shot of trying to stay drier. There are technically rain chances at any time of the day. But we think in the morning, all the way up until about 8 o'clock, there'll be more spotty showers. The farther south you go of Indianapolis, they could be a little bit more widespread, but essentially a couple light raindrops will be possible in the morning. And that does include the Mini-Marathon, the Delta Dental 5K. But we do think it's light. There's a chance, though, we avoid it in downtown Indianapolis. What you're going to see on the radar will be these little blips, these little kind of green blotches of some light rain, very scattered. So we'll see how they kind of end up. But worst case scenario, we'll have some light rain kind of on and off at times during the race. Best case scenario, rain's just to our south and we're dry. But I think by about 8 o'clock, we'll start to expand the coverage. So a lot of us are starting, walking and running. They're close to 7:30 all the way through 8:30. We've got a lot of different start times. But no one's allowed on the course before 7:30. If you are, you actually get disqualified. So 7:30, kind of that start time where we begin some of these races. And that's close to the time where we think we'll go from these isolated spotty showers to maybe a few more popping up. Still not everyone getting wet, but there will be these couple pop-ups. After about 11 o'clock in the morning to lunchtime, that's when we get more of this widespread rain. And it could actually get kind of heavy at times later into the afternoon and evening. The good news is that this won't be severe. Bad news is we've got just rain chances for all our events. We think we're going to be slightly wet for the marathon. But for Rev, I think we're soaked there at IMS. We'll have to see, but the rain chances are on the higher side. So make sure you got umbrella, a rain jacket, you're ready to go, especially if you're supporting your runner, your athlete. It might feel a little cool out there. Make sure you bundle up, but also make sure that you're kind of waterproof as well. And then runners may want to have a change of shoes and socks already ready to go in case we start getting a little bit wet. Here's another way to look at these rain chances. They're low in the morning. They're not zero, though. We got a couple spotty showers possible in the morning. The deeper you go into the day, the higher the rain chance will be. You can really see these rain chances peaking there by about 1, 2, 3 o'clock. And as we head into towards Rev, Indy there, 5:36 start time, we'll have some heavier rain showers, we think. There could be a stray rumble of thunder, but I think most times it should just be rain. So let's walk through Future Track 13. We're actually starting this Friday night, 11 o'clock. We could have some scattered showers Friday afternoon and evening across parts of central Indiana. Shouldn't be a big deal. Overnight, most of the time looks dry. There could be a couple spotty showers that do try to develop. Notice how they're very hit or miss. They're kind of broken up. Here's 6 o'clock. You know, we could get a sprinkle, but the better chances of rain will be west and to the south. And so to the south, we'll really have to watch these because over time, these will get a little bit bigger and they'll start moving northbound. Here's 7:30. There's that cutoff time. No one on the course before 7:30. And then we start some of these races. See some of the rains trying to go up to the north. Now, don't memorize the exact placement of these bands because this is not exactly where they'll be. But essentially what you want to take is the gist of it. We've got more rain chances to the south, rain chances to the west. And over time, these will be moving northbound and we'll start to kind of expand the coverage. Here's 9 o'clock. We're kind of on the edge. You know, we could easily be in this rain band. It would be super light, though. That's the good news. Everything that would be coming at us in the morning would be light. We're not expecting thunder. So we'll watch that closely. But then once we get in the late morning and into the afternoon, notice how the rain kind of blossoms. Get some stronger south winds in the upper levels. The low pressure itself is actually located in Illinois. You can see this stream. This is kind of the outer edge, almost like a tropical cyclone sort of look. If I expanded the view, you would see kind of a spin over here. Here's the low. As it gets closer, it kind of kicks up more of that moisture, and that's why the rain gets a bit more widespread. It's not going to be cold. We'll be in the 60s. It'll be raining, so that's going to make it feel just a little cool at times. But I think by 6 o'clock, look, we've got some heavy bands of rain potentially over us. Now, if the low pressure, which would be centered about here at 6 o'clock, if it goes farther north, that'll keep the rain chances a little bit farther north. If it goes to the south, it'll also keep the rain chances to the south. So we're going to be watching. This may kind of range a little bit from north to south, just a little bit, but heavy rain is likely into the afternoon and evening. So let's break these down kind of event by event. Also take a look at our temperatures. It will be coolish with the clouds. It might be hard to get a sunbreak in the morning. I think we're mostly cloudy, but it's not cold. We'll be in the 50s. This actually might be great running weather. You got a light north wind out there too for the runners. Not terrible. We're just hoping that isolated showers are very isolated. Maybe we can stay dry. But by about 9, 10 o'clock, rain chances start increasing, and then they really increase for the afternoon and evening. Rain does look likely for Rev Indy. We'll be watching that closely. Maybe a rumble of thunder there. We'll have to see. I think those chances are low. But we're stuck. This omega block we've been talking about is just keeping the storm system basically sitting right over us. I mean, it may move 2 miles per hour. That's how slow it is. And so that keeps us in the rain chances through the weekend. We may wrap them up kind of Monday, and there could be a 1 or 2 leftover pop-ups on Tuesday. I really think by Wednesday we're fine. But you're going to notice the temperatures really start swinging once the clouds and the rain chances are wrapping up. Yeah, on Tuesday there could be a pop-up shower storm, but by that afternoon I still think we'll get to the 70s. So we're going to start to warm up. But I think for Saturday, we'll be in the 60s most of the time. And we've got rain chances to talk about. Make sure you bring the rain gear ready to go just in case. But it does look like rain increases in its coverage and its intensity once we get into the afternoon and evening.